In recent weeks, we've seen an increase in Russian drone incursions into airspace of several EU member states, and these are accompanied by threats to energy and transport infrastructure. Now, both the European Parliament and the Council have called for a stronger, more coordinated EU response, including potential joint air defence measures, tougher sanctions and new protocols to address aerial and hybrid threats. Taoiseach, could you outline Ireland's position in these ongoing EU discussions? Specifically, is Ireland advocating for a common European air defence framework, for a greater intelligence sharing and protection of critical infrastructure, or for stronger coordinated sanctions? And finally, how does the government assess our own capacity to respond to hybrid attacks, and what forms of EU solidarity or support does it consider most vital in this context?
Deputy Brennan added to this, and I'll come back to Deputy Moynihan's point earlier. Deputy Brennan raised, I do believe we have to coordinate with fellow member states in Europe in terms of to protect against these cyber attacks, to protect against, to share knowledge, to share information as to where some of the shadow fleet are loitering, where the shadow fleet are turning up, and so on like that. So we do have to work with our like-minded member states, in order to make sure that we know what's going on, and that others know what's going on, and that it's coordinated. We will continue to coordinate and to work with others to gain knowledge and so on. Cybersecurity can't be defended against without working with others. It's about sharing knowledge, expertise and information. And that's why we have an individually tailored plan with NATO in terms of the issue of cybersecurity, subsea cables, in terms of knowledge and expertise and mentoring and training and so on like that, because it's needed. And we need to get over any squeamishness about that in the world we live in today, because otherwise, if people don't believe this stuff, your head is in the sand in terms of the threats that are out there now. And Deputy Brennan have outlined them in no uncertain terms. That's what I have to say right now. And we are taking all of it very seriously. We had a discussion on energy security earlier, and there is, there's no question. Ships have been loitering, and Russia's gathering information all the time in respect of critical economic infrastructure that everyone in Europe depends on and the world depends on.